As Encore celebrates 50 years, I'd like to take a trip down memory lane and talk about all the different parts of our program. We think about Encore Campus Fridays, which has been in existence since the beginning of Encore in 1974. We think about Encore on the Go, which is the virtual side of Encore, which has been fairly new. It started in about 2020. And then we look at Neighborhood Scholars. Neighborhood Scholars, it's actually very interesting. I'm not sure when it started, but I do know that I found a catalog from 2009 that had the Neighborhood Scholar program. Neighborhood Scholars is a really unique opportunity for the Encore program. It allows us to go into the community and experience everything that Northeast Ohio has to offer. The funny thing is that Encore didn't always have Neighborhood Scholars starting like that. It actually started with ethnic foods. We had two individuals who organized the program and had us go into different restaurants to learn about the culture of the foods, as well as understand the history of the organization itself, whether that was the restaurant, whether that was a store, and then you also got to experience the food. It really provided a unique history and opportunity to kind of see the behind the scenes of these unique restaurants that we have in Cleveland. And as you know, Cleveland has a ton of restaurants. We've then transformed it into having Neighborhood Scholars at different campuses. We had it at different senior centers, but then we have kind of flourished into how we have it right now, which I think is probably one of the most unique and engaging opportunities that we have in our Encore program, because it allows us to go into churches, to see the history in a church, the behind the scenes, as well as the things that you see every single day. It allows us to go into different restaurants, which we still do. It allows us to go into different establishments, for example, Progressive Field, and be able to see the behind the scenes that we've never seen before. Having this Neighborhood Scholar program has really provided us with a unique opportunity in our Encore program. I'm so grateful to everybody who has been part of our program, especially those who have done a little bit extra when it comes to organizing these different opportunities for us. Thank you to everybody who has helped us make our program what it is today. Thank you to Nancy Farinacci, Fran Tamba, and Tyra Tate, our newest member of the Neighborhood Scholar team, for bringing us the uniqueness of Encore through Neighborhood Scholars. All right, I have a question here, okay? In one sentence.
Oh, no.
Yeah, in one sentence. For those who don't know what Speaker Series is, what would you tell them in one sentence?
One sentence. The Speaker Series runs for 7 weeks, just like the regular classes, but different than the regular classes. We have different speakers, different topics. So in there is really the biggest difference in what Speaker Series is. It is about, there was a colon right there between the two sentences.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
yeah,
thank
okay.
you. Mm-hmm. And so it's different in that it's different speakers. So I encourage everybody to join the class and see what you can learn. Maybe something.
I love that. I love that. All right. So, I mean, this is our 50th anniversary, right? Yeah. So what are you hoping for in the next 50 years of Speaker Series?
Well, first of all, I plan to be here in another 50 years.
I'm glad to hear that. Yes.
I mean, irrelevant of the fact that I've taught either college or at Encore, well, actually college and Encore for 50 years, and done a number of other things. What do I hope in the future? I hope that in the future, the programs will be like they are today, and that is not the same topics, etc., but they will be adaptive. In other words, my observation over especially the last 20 years, is that the students are there with their experiences, and the instructors are adapting. Administration has adapted to what the needs of the community are, what the needs of the people actually are. So I hope for the next 50 years that it'll be adaptive, just like it is today, to continue its success. And I believe what's going to happen in the coming 50 years, it will be a more of an immersive experience. There's something in education that's been there for a while called immersive learning, where the person actually experiences being put into that environment. And especially with AI and that happening, and that's the way through AI students are learning today, they will bring that change into Encore. And in order to be successful, Encore will need to change, and I have confidence that it will change in the future to adapt to the students that'll be in front of us. See you in 50 years.
See you in 50 years. I love that. All right, one final word. How would you describe Encore and the speaker series in one word?
Fantastic.
So, let's see. I think it was last year. Maybe we're not even in last year. I had this crazy idea and I called you up. And what was this?
A little over a year ago, last summer.
So what was this crazy idea that I had that I kind of like asked you to be a part of?
You wanted to start a podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And I was almost immediately intrigued. This was like so 21st century, and I have a little background in radio. Before I was doing radio, so I kind of knew a little bit about it, and so on and so forth. And I don't know what divine intervention or craziness prompted you to ask me to host it, but we've been doing a series of podcasts for showcasing our instructors, and it's been glorious. I've enjoyed every moment of it, talking to people that I normally don't get to talk to. We're not full-time faculty, so we don't have staff meetings and stuff like that, and I hear about these people. I would hear other people talking about them, and it sounds like an interesting person to know, and it's really given me an opportunity to get to know a lot of our instructors, and we got a pretty deep bench. We do. Yeah. It's amazing. Attorneys and philosophers and just people of all different walks and who are coming in and sharing their experiences and their time and all the things that they've learned and their perspective in life, and to get to know some of these people who, before they retired, they were lawyers or high school teachers or homemakers or whatever they were, and they've got these great perspectives, and just year after year after year, they keep coming up with great content for people to enjoy. So we're showcasing that with the podcast.
Thank you to all of you for being part of our Encore program. Whether you attend Encore Campus Fridays, On the Go, Neighborhood Scholars, or just any event that we attend. And thank you to all of you instructors for helping us make our program unique. We so appreciate you. I am Suzanne Ortiz, Director of Entrepreneurship and Educational Development, and I am unbelievably grateful to be a part of the Encore program and look forward to celebrating another 50 years. Thank you.